Ex-CIA man says we can't handle the truth. I'm Chris. I had a stroke, and now I love aliens. Let's get to the video.
The Strokeonaut.
This ex-CIA guy, as some of you probably know, is Jim Semivan. He's one of the co-founders of To the Stars Academy with Tom DeLonge. I'll leave a link, a little screenshot. You can pause it if you don't know who it is. You can read it and see who he is. But an interview, and this interview isn't new. It's about a year old, but I remember watching it, but I couldn't find it, and I finally found it. So here's what he said. Roll the tape.
I've had people who I know are in the know, and I've mentioned this before, and one of them told me the truth is indigestible. It's not something that we would be able to fully grasp or entertain, and that it's like, it would be like telling somebody something that they can't do anything about, and they don't know what the repercussions of that would be. It's so great. It's so world-changing and transformational, and maybe not in a good way, so.
I mean, what could be so jarring? What could be so disruptive? I mean, bless you.
Thank you.
Like the idea that we're being visited by another advanced intelligence that's more advanced than us. I mean, do you think, or is it something else?
I think it's much deeper than that. I think,
So, people that he knows that are in the know think it's much worse or much deeper than just aliens coming to visit us from another planet. So, that could be the reason why they don't want to tell anybody what the hell's going on. Okay, we're going to talk about all this at the end, but in this next clip, he goes through what it could be and why disclosure could be a bit of a problem. So we're going to listen to it. It's about 4 minutes long. Roll the tape.
And when you think about that, what are the two things we really don't know all that much about, or that, could be extraordinarily scary? And consciousness, is it local or is it, non-local? If it's not local, not produced by the brain or the body or the mind, it really means that there is a universal consciousness that we're part of, that we're tapping into. Quantum theory, in the very early days of quantum theory in the 20s and 30s, most of the people who grasped what it actually meant was that we're immaterial, that we're basically an illusion, and that atoms in general, we've come to find this to be true, are just basically invisible. There's no matter there, and that we're just energy forms. Well, think about that for a second. If that's the case, how would the president describe that? How would the president go on national television and say, maybe he tried to do a controlled, and I'm sure, and I know they've thought about this, and I know they thought about ways to do this, and they never can come to any kind of agreement, and they always come to the agreement that it's probably best not to say anything until we have a better understanding. But what the hell do you say? I mean, you come out and you say, there's another presence in the universe which visits us, and we don't understand it, but it's capable of transforming itself into anything it wants to do. It can manipulate matter. It can manipulate the electromagnetic spectrum. It can show us things that may be real or may not be real. It can be real and not real at the same time. I mean, you can just go on and on and on. And then this whole idea of sovereignty comes in, free will comes in. And then you're worried about, will society be able to withstand it? Will socioeconomically, what will happen? Will things stop religiously? There are so many aspects surrounding this now, but once you state the fact, there's no going back. There's just like all this stuff with that came out, and Congress is now involved in it, and we played a very small part in getting those videos out, which sort of cascaded into what's happening now. The Congress is running right smack dab into this same problem. I'm sure people have whispered in some people's ears do you really want to do this? Do you really want to go out and talk about this publicly? Do you have any kind of fallback position when people start asking the million questions they're going to have, and you're basically saying we're powerless against a entity or entities that are here, we can't see, we have no idea of their intentions and capabilities. It may mean that, we're just immaterial. I mean, you can get into, there's so many avenues. And then what does that open up?
What do you think? I think what he's talking about makes a lot of sense. That if the truth is just not aliens coming down to visit us, that it's interdimensional, and we're just energy, and we're inconsequential, and we're very low on the food chain. I don't know if people can handle that. So maybe that's what they think this is, or they may know that's what this is, and they don't want anybody to know because it could cause chaos, which I could see how that could cause a problem for people if they think, these people, these things can do whatever they want, and when we're pretty much ants to them. This video is from the YouTube channel Engaging the Phenomenon YouTube page. As you can see, I will leave a link to them so you can watch the whole video, which is about, I think it's 2.5 hours. He says a lot more stuff in it than I just took the little snippets about this. He goes into depth about way more other things. So I suggest you go, even though it's a year old, I suggest you watch it. It's a very fascinating interview. I really like it. So what say you? You think he could be right that the truth could be so earth-shattering that we shouldn't know? But although he does say in the clip he thinks we should know, that we can handle it, but he can see why the government doesn't want us to know, if they do indeed know the truth. But I have my doubts that they even know what's going on. They could probably think this is happening, but they might not even know this is what's going on. It could be just one of the little theories. So what are the options we have? I wrote them down because there's so many. Prison planet. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's kind of like the easy way out. We're just here. We'll keep getting recycled because all the universe sends all its bad people to Earth. Which kind of makes a little sense because there are a bunch of wackos on this planet. Future humans. That one's a good one. That they're actually us coming back from the future to change something or visit us or something. But why would they come and change something? Because if they changed it, then they wouldn't become what they are. So, but future humans is a good one. I like that one. The traditional, they're just aliens from another planet coming to visit us. Just traditional aliens coming to visit us. Simple, easy. That's easy to digest. The other good one is they're from here. They're just some of the species on here that we don't know, or we can't see. Just like there's bacteria on this planet. It's the most popular form of life. You can't see a bacteria. You ever seen one? No, but they're here. So some of the theories, it's another civilization, a group, a life form that just hides itself from us, or it's interdimensional or something. We just can't see it. I mean, you go down these rabbit holes. These theories go on and on. They're from another dimension. Like I said, goes into they're already here. They just in a different dimension, and they keep popping in and out. And the other one is it's a simulation. Which, if we were in a simulation, that doesn't answer who we are or where we're from, because we have to come here to be in the simulation. So where do we stop? So you can see how this just turns into a giant rabbit hole. So I don't know. Could be any one of these. It could be all of them combined together. Nobody knows, so we don't have any answers. It could be one of them. Could be none. It could be none of these. Could be all of these combined together. Most important, what do you think? Leave some comments down below. Tell me, Strokeonaut, you're dumb. You don't even know what's going on. This is what's happening. Let us all know if you know, because I bet there's people out there that know. But then again, how would we know you know, even though you put it in the comments? See? And the rabbit hole just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So, what is the answer? I don't know. But if you know, like I said, leave a comment below. If you're interested in this, go watch the full video, because it's like I said, it's like 2 hours long. It's very interesting. We learn a lot. He seems like an honest, straightforward guy, so I would take him. He doesn't seem like he's in it for the money or anything. So it's worth a look to see the full video if you're interested. But I thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Oh, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye for now.
The Strokeonaut. Finding the truth.
It's really here. Look at it. It's coming down.
Those lights are unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. You can feel the air pushing. Listen to that hum.
Landing right here?
Yeah, it's setting down. We're watching it touch the ground.
Look at the rings. Wow.
This is real. We're really standing here watching it.
It's quieting down.
The Strokeonaut. Finding the truth.
The truth has no agenda.